Hello everyone and welcome back to Kentucky Garden Gal. I'm Nancy. It is Thursday. We are doing a thrifting Thursday video, and let me tell you, if you could see everything that is around me, you would just be shocked. This is the biggest thrift haul I'm sure I've ever done, and I don't know how long it'll take doing it. I may have to break it up into 2 videos if it gets too long. But right now, why don't you go and grab a cup of coffee or a glass of tea and sit down, and I'll show you what I thrifted this week. Some things for myself, some things for the farm, and some things to sell on the eBay store. So I wanted to give you an update on that, and it is just blown me away. I think I started the 1st of January. Today is now the 25th. I've had 12 sales, and you know, I've really watched a lot of other people on YouTube that have done eBay for a while, and for me, this is just a part-time job that I'm doing, something to help supplement some of the things that I want to do, the projects, and then help with some things at the farm. And I'll put the latest numbers that I have, but with 12 sales, I've made over $300, and so I'm just absolutely thrilled. And I think when I was going out thrifting that I was excited about that. You know, I was just excited about the potential. So I went a little crazy, and some of the things that I bought, like even I don't know why I bought them, but I liked them. So I'm going to show you the first thing that I bought that I got up the next morning and I was like, what in the world was I thinking? Let me just show you this. This is a Dragon sleeping bag. It's in great condition. It is so soft. Like, I kept feeling it. You know, I am such a sucker for soft things. And so I kept feeling of this, and it was, I think, maybe $2.50. And I didn't run comps on any of this because, you know, I kind of thought I had kind of figured it out, but then I get back home and I start looking stuff up and I'm like, I'm not as good as I thought I was, but that's okay. Because I know that some little boy will get this and just absolutely love it. And I think I bought it because I know it's something that my boys would have loved when they were younger. So I'll put this on my eBay store. You know, I may put it on for $15 plus the shipping. But this is going to make some little boy super, super happy. So yeah, it's not one of those items that you're like, oh, I'm going to make $40. Those are rare. But I think I'm going to make somebody happy, and I'm going to make a couple of bucks, so it all works out. Yeah, so this was one of the things that I bought. So let me show you a couple of things that I picked up that I bought. I bought 8 of these. These were $1.50 a piece, and they are the Weight Watchers cups. These are new in package. These are the little Weight Watchers cups that go from 1 cup, they all have tops, down to 2 tablespoons for people that are really trying to measure out their meals. So I had looked these up when I got home, and I think these are selling for around $10, $11. But here's the great thing. I can list this one time. I can take pictures and list it one time, and then I can put that I have 8. And so I won't have to relist it, and I can sell each one individually. So I thought I would try that. I've seen a lot of eBay sellers talking about that, and I thought, you know, $1.50 for the cost of good. If it doesn't work out well, you know, it's not gonna be a financial devastation for me, and they would make good stocking stuffers. So that's why I picked those up. I did find this. It's a tea set. I paid, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. Hang on. Okay, I paid $5.99 for this, and what I noticed, I wasn't familiar with this brand, but any tea from London is going to be, it's going to be something desirable. And actually, when I checked the date, I wanted to make sure that the date was good. It's good until 2025. So if it has to sit for a little while, I think it's going to be fine. But I just thought that for $6, you know, I can maybe, I don't know, I'll have to look it up and see what the comps are on it. But I think it'll sell, and it's so nicely packaged. I mean, I wouldn't mind receiving this. So I picked that up. Now, I have been selling hats, and I'm not, you know, I'm getting better, but these are the hats that I picked up. I picked up an Under Armour hat. This is a ladies hat, and this is the brand. And I actually have a person wallet on in my eBay store of the same brand, so I knew that was a good quality. I think I'm picking these up for about $2, and you're going to sell them anywhere from $10 to $12, but they're so easy to ship. You know, you just fold them up, put them in it, wrap them in plastic, put it in a box, and off it goes. It's usually under 1 pound. And you know, something like Jeep, that's a pretty good, you know, that looks like that would be a pretty good seller, and they're all in good shape. So when I'm out looking for stuff for the eBay store, the number one thing that I want is the quality of the item. Like, I don't want to pick up something like I'm not going to sell anything, I don't care what it is, that has a chip or a crack or, you know, any known flaws that I can see. You know, I really want to just stay with everything that I'm selling is, okay, that wasn't a ghost, that was Lucy. She just knocked some cookies off, but she can't get them open. Okay, if you saw my other video, you know we had a little something. But yeah, so that's the criteria that I look for. It doesn't matter what it is. I want it to be in just, you know, if not new, mint condition. So let's move on. This is something that I found. I haven't sold this before, but it's Star Wars. It's a tiki. I'm not, if it's a vase, I'm not sure what that is. But you know, I can wrap this in bubble wrap. You also have to consider the items that you're going to be shipping. So I think that this would be easy to ship. I try to take that into accountability. So I picked up these 6 placemats, and they're by Sonoma, Life and Style. I know that's I looked through. There is absolutely no, I don't think they've ever been eaten on. So I kind of want to have some, I'll do like placemats. I think I just love placemats, and I don't know, these might sell for $18 to $20, something like that. But you know, these can be put in a poly mailer and shipped. So those would be super easy to ship, and I think I might have paid either 99 cents or $2 for these. It wasn't very much. Okay, here's something kind of interesting. So I had been watching some people on YouTube, and they were talking about Pier 1 is no longer in business, and they were saying how the Pier 1 candles can really go for big bucks, like $35. So when I found this, you know, I just grabbed it and put it in my cart. It's $5. It was $5. And they are correct. However, it's not this one that sells. This will probably sell for $10, which is fine. You know, I'll make probably $3 off of it. It's the spiced pear. So that's the one that you want to look for if you're trying to find these. But these will still sell. And look how well that matches. I thought, boy, somebody could buy these and then they could use these as their candles. And you know what? If it doesn't sell, I'll be happy to use it. So it's all good. This is, I'm not gonna buy a lot of these, of the cups, or, you know, coffee cups or whatever. However, this is a vineyard vine, and this is it's in excellent condition. So I paid $1.99. I'll probably sell that for maybe $10, $12, something like that. But it's in excellent condition. The same thing right here. I'm not familiar with this brand, but look at the pug. It was $2.99. It's brand new. It's never been used. I always look inside because I don't want to sell anything that's dirty. So I'll put this on, and you know, if it doesn't sell well, then my daughter has a pug. She had this color. Now she has a black pug, but she may want this. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Okay. So believe it or not, things like this is a mouth guard. I paid $1.99 for it, and it's by Shock Doctor, so I'm sure it's a pretty good one, and it's got the little thing right there. You know, this would be so easy to ship. You may get $10 or $15 out of it. I don't know, but something great to sell. Now, I picked this up. I have not looked it up, but it's Trivial Pursuit, the Baby Boomers edition. It was $4, but everything, I opened it up and everything, you know, all the cards were in there. It's not, I haven't de-stickered or sanitized anything, so I wanted to do this video so I could tell you all what the prices were. But, you know, this should do pretty good. Wrap it good in bubble wrap, and then stick it in a bubble wrap mailer, and I think you could send that right on out. This, I'm just not sure about. I paid $1.99 for it, but I like it. I know it's not a pineapple, but it's almost like a pineapple, and it's super heavy. And then the original price, I did see this on there, was $12.99, and it is by Andrea, by something. So it does have, you want to look for the sticker and see if you can find that, because you can always put that in your listing. But you know, I may put it on eBay for $15. It's in perfect condition, and if it doesn't sell, this is something that I would use in my own house. So now this I thought was kind of fun, and I know what it is. Like, this is a beer, and so this would be what you would put on the handle to disperse the beer. And I thought for $4, that is so cute. I didn't see any issues with it. I haven't run any comps on it, but you know, I thought somebody that has a man cave, that might be something that they would want. Okay, this one is going to surprise you. I found these 3 pairs of Support queen size jet black hose. They were $1.99 for a 2-pack. I did look these up, and you know, if you've shopped for hose lately, you know, people just don't, the stores don't sell them. You know, they just don't sell them. But I would say I'm going to put these together, probably get about $15 for them. Again, wrap them in bubble wrap, stick them in a poly mailer, and they are out the door. So I always consider how I'm going to pack something up and get it there. I want it to get there in as good a condition as it, you know, that's what I'm showing it on eBay. So I thought that would be pretty easy to mail. Now this is Vera Bradley. It is a shave cream, and it feels like let me see if it's got the seal on it. no, it's been opened. So I actually sold some body wash, some really nice body wash. That was, I think, my second sale. And this stuff sells on eBay. So I paid $3.99 for it. I may put it on for like $8. So if it sells, when I go to ship it, what I'll do is I'll put a piece of tape this way, and then I'll turn the ends under. Now I'll use the wide packing tape so that the person that's going to pull it off can just pick that up and pull it. I'll do one this way and one this way. That way I know that this isn't going to come out during shipping. But yeah, like I haven't looked this up, but I'm thinking probably $8, something like that. Okay, so this is something I have been watching some people picking up Monopoly games, and I saw this one. It's a smaller size. It's the LOL Surprise, and I thought, oh, this is going to do great, because if you can find factory sealed, that's something that you look for in games and puzzles and CDs, DVDs, games, things like that, the DVD games. But this one, I paid up for it. It was $6, and it looks like they're only going for about $8. So hopefully I don't lose money on this, but we'll see. All right, so let's move along. This is the Wilton, W-I-L-T-O-N. That's a good brand, and this is the Castle Cake Set. I paid $3.50 for it, and it looks like you can do it for boy or girl. It looks like they're going for about $35. And this is basically, when I go to ship it, is a box in a box. So, you know, I was really happy about that one. This one I picked up because I just knew that it was probably going to be, first of all, it's educational, and I paid up for it. I paid $6.99, but again, it's sealed. It's factory sealed, brand new. It is the Magic School Bus, and it's, I think it's a science, something with science, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty nice. But anyways, when I looked it up, they were selling for maybe $15. So again, you know, it's not gonna make a ton of money, but it's gonna make a good sale, and it's gonna be a good gift for some student. So I'm happy about that. Okay, so this one I paid 50 cents for, and it is a cigar box with a little wooden bottom. And you know, I may put this on for, I may start it out at $10. It does have a name written right there. I wish it didn't have that, but I just thought that was kind of cool. It looks like it's in good shape, other than having, you know, what's written right there. But for 50 cents, I thought we'll take a chance on that. So this next item, I sold these for $8. I had picked these up for myself, and then decided when I was going to do eBay that I was just going to put them on the eBay store, and I had like 12 views on this and 2 watchers. So what that means in eBay world is that you know, this is something that people, it has a high sell-through rate. So I picked them up for $2.99, and I'll put them on for $8, and they should sell with no problem. So I did pick up this candle. It was $4.99. It has been used like just very, very, very briefly. It's by the brand Bellevue. And I'm not familiar with this brand, but I will look it up and run comps on it. However, if it doesn't sell, I am perfectly happy using it myself. That's no problem at all. So this is something. This was setting at Goodwill, and it was just sitting there. It has a price tag on it of $6.99. And what I think is nobody had ever opened the box, because when I opened the box, I was like, oh, I'm taking that. So this is antique trim and rickrack. And I don't know how many are in here, but I did look it up on eBay, and it looks like they're selling for about 50 cents a piece. So I will just, I'll count these. However many are in here, that's what I'll put on it. It'll be a super easy, you know, thing to ship. And then somebody who's looking for these vintage trim pieces, you know, for whatever they're making, they'll have those, and they, you know, they'll get good use out of them. I just think that they're so neat. If I knew how, if I could sew better or make pillows or whatever, I would be tickled to find that. So I kind of took a chance on something. I'm not very much about buying electronics, but I kept seeing people picking these up, and the buy-in was only $5.25. So I haven't looked it up yet, but I will look it up. And it is a progressive scan, a video converter, DVD video. I'm not sure what all it is, but here's the thing. If it doesn't sell, I have still gotten a DVD player for $5, which we do have, we have need for one here at the house. So either way, I'm fine. And then I have plenty of the cords back here with it. But yeah, if it's, you know, if it's worth $30 or $40, I'll be happy to sell it. If not, I'll just keep it for ourselves. So that's all good. Okay, so one thing that I picked up, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said, well, I would have never thought about looking for belts at a thrift store, because he said, I just figured they would be worn out. And that absolutely is not the case. Look at these belts. I paid $2 a piece for these. They are, and I only pick up the really good brands. I usually start, these can sell easily $10 to $15 a piece, but this is a Perry Ellis portfolio, and I check them. If there's any wear on them, I don't even bother, but I always get genuine leather, like a really well-made belt. This I thought was really pretty. This is an Arnold Palmer, the guy that does the golf. Look how nice that one is. And here is another one. This is from the Gap. It's all leather. Now this one had a little bit of wear, and I probably won't ask $10 for it. And you can tell, I might can get it to straighten out some, but you can tell somebody has worn this. But look how decorative that is. You know, this would be so pretty for like a young girl. Plus it has the crosses on it. It still has a lot of wear. It just, like I said, you know, it has been worn, but I may try to put it under something heavy and just get it a little bit flatter. But I thought that was such a pretty belt. And all the belts, like I said, are $1.99, but I thought that one was really pretty. Okay, now I want to go through some of the clothes, and then the last thing that I want to show you is some pictures that I picked up. But the first thing that I saw was this, I think this is a racing jacket, like for a little boy. It was $5.25. And I haven't looked this brand up. I just knew that it was good quality. So, you know, I may be able to get $20 out of this, but again, stick it in a poly mailer and it's out the door. So, you know, some little boy is going to have a great coat. It's Spider Racing. I've never heard of that, but I'll look up the comps and see what they're going for. But it was in really good condition, so I just went ahead and picked this up. See if we can't get that listed soon. So this is a shirt that I thought, I love the color. This is, this is one of my favorite colors. It is by Canyon Creek. It's a 2X. And I'm not going to sell a lot of clothes, but if I see good men's shirts that are in extra large, 1X, 2X, whatever, and Cameron may like this. This may be something that he would enjoy wearing. So, of course, I have to run all this through the washer. But this, if I don't sell it, if Cameron doesn't want to wear it, then I may stick it on the eBay store for, I don't know, $15, something like that. And then I wanted to mention something to you all. One of the things that I have been so impressed about with eBay, and I've heard this from other sellers, so I'm repeating this, but if you find yourself in a situation where you would like or need to make extra money, this is almost fail-proof. And the reason I say that is because you can go through your house. You don't have to go out and buy stuff. Probably half of the things that I have right now in my eBay store, I think I've got 89 items because I've had 100, but I've sold some. And then I don't have this listed. But you can start eBay with just a email account, cleaning out your drawers, and then you have to have some way to ship it. And if you don't have a way to print out your label, they have a QR code that you can take to the post office and they'll print it out for you. So, anybody that is just sitting around and thinking, gosh, I need $500 or I need $200, look around your house. Start cleaning out drawers, start cleaning out closets. You would be shocked at the things that will sell on eBay, just shocked. So I wanted to share that little nugget with you and just kind of put that seed out there in case anybody, is in that situation, kind of like I was. I was like, hey, I've got all these things I'm going to do, but how am I going to pay for them? I need to find a way to pay for them. So this is a girl's set of pajamas. These are flannel. The cottage core, anything cottage is really popular right now. And these even had the little heart buttons. And it's got the lace on the pockets. So I'll run these through the washer and dryer and then iron them. And I'll probably put maybe $15 on these, but I just thought they were so cute. They were so cute. So this is something that I picked up. Okay, this is a funny story, kind of. I paid $7.25 for this because I really like Orvis. This is a company called Orvis. This is my size. So here's what I'm going to do. When I went to look up the comps on these, I have an Orvis jacket that I use to go out and take care of the chickens. And it's an older one. But I want you to know those are considered the waxed coats. They sell for $35. So I'm going to wash mine, put that one on eBay, and keep this one. And I like this one better. But yeah, those work waxed Orvis jackets for women, you can sell them all day for $35 on eBay. I thought that was kind of funny. So I picked up, this is Sonoma. This was just, I thought, a really pretty robe. I think it's a medium. It's a light yellow. Yeah, it's a medium. I just thought it was so pretty. It looks so springy. I love, isn't that pretty? So like I said, $12, $15 on eBay after I get it washed and clean, but I just thought that was so pretty. And then I also picked this up. I think the buy-in for ladies' shirts is maybe like $1.25 at Portland Cares. This is a larger size, and I don't know that it's gonna come through, but it's like a red, black, deep pink. That's how I would describe this. But I thought, and what is the brand? Looks like, I have to put my glasses back on. Just My Size. I'm not familiar with that. It's a 2X, 18 to 20. But I thought that was such a nice shirt. And like I said, if I get $10 for it, you know, I'm gonna make $5 or $6 after eBay fees. So I think that's, everybody will be happy. I'll be happy, eBay's happy, and the buyer's gonna be happy with this. So you all know I am such a sucker for soft things. And I found this baby blanket. I was at Portland Cares and I was just looking through their textiles, and I found this. I think I may have paid 50 cents for it. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put this on eBay or put this in the car, because I thought, wouldn't this be the nicest little blanket just to have tucked in your car? That way, you know, if you're going somewhere, like if Cameron wanted to take a nap, we could use it as a pillow, or if you got a little chilled, you could wrap up. So, I don't know. I'm just, I guess I'm childlike, but I really love soft things. I thought that was so nice, and I love the color. I'll probably keep that. I saw this, and again, look how beautiful this is. So, it's my size. I think it was, I may have paid $2 for it. So, I think I am actually going to keep this for myself. I just thought that was so pretty. And then, you know, if you have this, you need some black leggings to go with it. So, I picked these up. I hope I can get these, but if not, I'll put them on eBay. But they're good and stretchy, and you know, they're not faded. You can tell if black has been washed because it just gets that, you know, that it's not a crisp look. So these haven't, you know, these haven't been worn very much, but I think I may have paid like $1.25 for those. So I bought myself an outfit down there. I did find these Lee jeans. No, I'm sorry, Cabela jeans. These are Cabela jeans. And they look like they're in really good shape. They are a 38.30. So I will put these on eBay because I just thought they're in such good condition. I don't know what they sell for, but you know, $10, $12, I'm happy. The buy-in at Portland Cares, maybe $2, I'm not really sure. So it's not like at Goodwill where you're paying, you know, $6 and $7 for a piece of clothing. I have a tendency, if I am at Portland Cares, to pick up more clothing because the cost of your goods is so reasonable. I found these pants. This is a proper, and I'm gonna have to let you go. Somebody's at my door. Okay, that was my friend Shannon, and she came to pick up some eggs. I now have enough eggs from the chickens that I can sell my eggs, and she and her husband really like them. So getting back to this pair of pants, this is a brand, it's called Proper, P-R-O-P-P-E-R. And these are actually my son Colton's size. They're really nice. These are the tactical pants that he likes to play airsoft. And they actually, the color that he and his buddy prefer are sand. But he said he would take a look at them, but they really like the sand color. However, if he doesn't want these will easily sell on eBay, again, $15, $18, something like that. So, and while I was away from the camera, I had forgotten to bring something in that I really wanted to show you all to look for. If you are, and Lucy's up on the table now being nosy. This is for Teeny. And this is a very, very popular and well-made nativity company. They make nativity sets. So this one is what they call the starter set. So in here you have this, and then you have Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus. And this is selling on eBay. The comps are $40.95. So that's what I have this listed for. I paid $12.99 for this. So this is how it came. It also came with 4 additional characters. So these were in the box that I bought this with. So what I did, I'm gonna part it out. So I'm selling this for $40.95. These are selling for $12 to $15 a box. And so all I need to do is sell 1 figurine, and then the rest of this is profit. So there's that, and then there's those. So I was able to get the starter set plus 4 figurines for $12, and I should make $100 total on everything. So 12 into 100. But don't forget to look for Christmas items. I also found the 12 Days of Christmas Lennox shower curtain, and I've already got that processed and everything, but I think I paid $2 or $3 for it, brand new, still in the package, and they sell for $70. So even when you go thrifting, make sure that you go and look through the Christmas section, because things like this are really desirable, and they will sell all year long. Worst case scenario, if you have to hold it until next year, at least you have a head start on Christmas for next year. So another thing that I picked up, I wanted to show this to you. When I first saw this, I thought it was Chanel. But you know what? Almost even better, it's Disney. It's Disney, brand new with the tags. There's the tag. So I will put this in my eBay store, and if it doesn't sell, I do have one of my close friends loves Disney, so she'll get that for a special occasion if it doesn't sell, and I'm sure that she'll love it, because that's a brand new with tags Disney scarf. So another thing that you want to pick up, anything red, white, and blue. And this is Team USA. This is also new with tags. And the scarves, usually every place is about $1.99. Any place, that's about your average price to pay for these. But anything red, white, and blue USA, that's going to sell, again, $10, $12. Put it in a poly mailer, and out the door it goes. So, now the last piece of clothing that I picked up were these pants. I thought they were so pretty. They're almost like a velvet, and they are my size. So I'll decide if I'm going to wear them or if I'm going to sell them. But more than likely, I'm going to keep these, because I think, you could put a black top with this, and it would really be a dressy, a dressy outfit for something. So now that I've showed you all of this, let me get the camera and turn it around, and I'll show you. I have 3 pictures and a picture frame. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so here are the pictures that I picked up. The first one is a Beatrix Potter, and this does have plexiglass on it, but these are very popular, and I am going to have to put my glasses on. I cannot see. Hang on just a second. I paid $7.99. I paid $7.99 for this, and I do collect Beatrix Potter, so if this doesn't sell, my feelings won't be hurt whatsoever. I'll just put it with the rest of my Beatrix Potter stuff. So I came across this beautiful frame, and you can see originally it came from JCPenney's for $50, and I bought it for $6.99. I probably won't sell that. My niece just sent me some photos from her wedding that I think I'm just going to have one printed out on thefreeprints.com. That one is an 11 by 14. No, it says 8 by 10. I'm sorry, an 8 by 10. I don't know. I think there may be $3 on there. So I think I'm going to end up keeping that and putting one of Madison's wedding pictures in there. But look at these. I literally saw these from across the room at Goodwill. I rolled my cart right over there. I rearranged it and I put these right in. These are $19.99 a piece, so I paid $40 for the pair. And they are big, they are heavy. There is some damage right here. Get my finger down there. There is some damage. It's not bad. But I don't know who had these. Look what they were trying to sell those for. Pineapple and pearls too. So I had originally thought that I would put them in my foyer, and I may have to move some things around. I don't know. I'll have to look at it, but I may keep them for a while. I may put them up in my dressing room, and if I don't, I'll just sell them on Facebook Marketplace. But I mean, easily $100 for the pair of those. I mean, I think those would sell really quick. They're super, super nice. But I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. I hope that it has encouraged and inspired you if you think you might be interested in reselling, whether it's on Facebook Marketplace or some other platform. But I appreciate all of you all who have watched this and commented and shared this video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you very, very much. The community that we have on Facebook, on the Garden Gal page, it is just incredible that we are all learning and growing together, and that's exactly what we need to be doing, is mentoring and encouraging each other. So I appreciate you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Since I do have 4 packages boxed up and ready to go to the post office, I wanted to show you what mine look like. And in the future, when I have more time, I will show you how I pack things. But let me just give you some insight on how I do mine. Okay, so first off, this is a recycled box. My daughter had accidentally taken my winter coat to California, so she shipped it back. So I'm going to reuse this box. And what I make sure and do is any barcodes that I see on any of these boxes, I take a marker and I mark through that. So there is my label. It's going USPS Grounded Vantage. This is a model paddy wagon. The box was pretty fragile. I'll put some pictures up on the screen. So what I did, I put the inserts, the actual model, in a Ziploc bag, zipped it up, put it in the model box, and there was some air. So I put some of the bubble mailers in there, like that has the air, just the little long air tubes. I put a couple in there, and then I actually wrapped the box in bubble wrap because the box was kind of coming apart, and I didn't want to use any tape or staples on the box in case this collector, that may be something that they don't like. So, you know, something as small as that, I try to be aware of how someone else might feel. So once I felt like the actual model was safe and secure in its box, then I needed to secure the box within a box. So the idea is that when you shake this, like you should hear nothing rattling around in there. Nothing, it should be so tight that nothing rattles around. So I think I've accomplished this with this box. And also, since I recycled the box, you want to go around and make sure, double check, triple check, all sides, that you have any barcodes marked out. Okay, this next package, and I had purchased this from the Dollar Tree. I think these are the 10 by 13s. I think they are. It's a bubble mailer. It's perfume. So the perfume itself it's secured in the box. For some reason, my camera just cut off. Okay, sorry about that. My camera just cut off. So like I was saying, the bottles are secured inside. I did wrap it in bubble wrap. Here's the label. Now, I just print these off on my printer, so I have to take my tape and cover the entire label. But then I came right around here and see what I did? I taped that super, super good, so there's no danger that this is going to get unopened. And I do feel confident that, even though these are little glass bottles, if this were to get thrown around, I feel like there's enough padding that it would protect it. Okay, so let's go to this one. These are black poly mailers that I ordered from Amazon for shipping. You can see there's my label. This is some rollers. So it's already in a plastic bag. This was new in box. So what I do is I pull my poly mailer down as tight as it will go, and then that's where I tape it. And I felt like this one was secure enough that it didn't need any extra tape. So that one is ready to go to the post office. Okay, here is the last one. This is that Calvin Klein jacket, and what I did, it's a down jacket, so it's very fluffy. And the reason I like to put things, I always want to make sure that whatever I'm shipping is in plastic in case the box gets wet. Then whatever's inside protects it. So I always have the actual item protected in plastic from water in some way. So what I had to do, I recycled this box from Amazon, and you can see right there, there was a barcode there, so I covered that with a magic marker. There's my label, and I just taped this down super good. This isn't going anywhere. So that too is ready to go to the post office, and I take